you know, I was like, okay, I like it like that. You know, I like how you move your finger. That not so much. Whatever. But, yeah.
Look, that was one try. You gotta take some time to figure this stuff out sometimes. And by the way, trying to crack you like some sort of safe usually is not the sexiest thing, most arousing thing for you. So, you know, him going in periodically for some direction is probably the most likely.
When you say it's hidden, that's a good point, Drew. When you say it's hidden, do you have just big meaty flaps that like cover it?
No, it's just, I mean, there's skin on top of it, but, you know.
Everybody has that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine, my dear. You need somebody to...
I'm just imagining her, like, unwrapping, like, this skin burqa, you know, like, that, yeah, just, like, peeling away layers and
load of
you can
flour.
get to this beautiful, beautiful bud. Oh, no, Jason, what's up? You're in Calgary.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, love.
I got a question for you. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year and a half now, and about a year and a month or two in, I developed HSV2, herpes simplex type 2.
Ouch.
I want to know how that's possible in a monogamous relationship. Now, she claims she's never had symptoms before.
That's common for women not to know they have herpes because it's internal and it's easy to miss. It's also common for them to have infrequent outbreaks and so be less contagious or only intermittently contagious. So it makes sense that you might have gotten contact with this a year and a half in, or somebody cheated.
Right. Well, I know I definitely didn't. I don't think she's the type. So it is likely that she could have had it, not known it, and
Yes.
passed it on to me a year later?
It does happen.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Bye.
Hi, Ding. Valerie.
Yes.
What's up?
Oh, sorry about that. I was on you.
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. And hello, Steve-O. It's exciting to have you on the line.
Cool, Valerie. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Basically, not really a question, just a general remark towards one of the previous questions.
Okay.
On the girl that was laughing during orgasming or things of that sort.
She was laughing and saying it's too much and pushing the guy away. But the laughter was sort of a cover, or sort of like,
Yeah,
Okay.
and what I was thinking is I 100% agree with what Steve was saying, is so whenever I first kind of started getting experience things of that sort, is I had the same problem, and basically I just kind of didn't know when I was orgasming, and then after it was completely sensitive, so I was like, no, stop, no more.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hang on.
after...
Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
Did I hear that right?
Oh, yeah. That's a good response. All right, Valerie, so,
I'm sorry, Valerie, but what's the score over here?
It's like 12 to nothing.
but I don't even feel any pressure.
Yeah, you're just rolling over. You're rolling over.
No, I'm not.
You are. Your ass is. You may not be, but your colon is.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm sorry, Valerie.
This is Jennifer now.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, sorry, Valerie.
What's up, Jennifer?
Jennifer.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I have a question for you. Long-time listener, never called any radio show ever. I am 33, almost 34, and I have developed a relationship with a guy who just turned 23. And I just...
And? Keep going.
Well, I want to know, is that okay? I really like this guy. And,
What would be the problem with it, from your perspective?
Okay, I have 3 kids.
Ooh. Hey, now Rudy can talk to Jennifer.
Yeah,
Rudy's got a bunch of kids. Hold on a second. Rudy! Come on, what's happening?
Hey, what's up, Vina?
Rudy, hey, look who's here. I know he's in the dark here.
Oh, damn. Is that Steve?
Yeah, Steve-O.
Hey, what's up, dog? When I was in the pen, the first season of Jackass, made us laugh so much, man. I just want to say, I'm a big fan, fool. And, keep doing what you're doing, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You guys ever try that stuff in the past? You see what Steve-O and Wee Man were doing and say, look at
No,
that's crazy stuff.
No, he's doing crazy stuff like stapling his nuts and all that crazy stuff. I mean, I just stuck a sodomy.
You just, yeah,
Like,
yeah, Rudy was just,
kick the butt at me.
Rudy was just, he was forced into it. He was
Man, I saw like Knoxville get like a bull run into him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Steve will like jump on a rake and smash his dome.
I think that's season 2.
And I'm like, damn, no, that's not for me. But like, turn my butt into a prawn, I'm down with that, fool. What's up, Jennifer?
What's up? What's up? I'm sorry to hear about your misfortune.
Oh, it's cool. My butt's better now. I put some ice on it and some Bengay.
But he's got Bengay. That's Bengay and the prawn. I think they would turn on fire.
No, it burned a little.
Barbecue
Like,
prawn.
it burned a little, but like then it started to pulsate like
And then went back in?
like a cactus with a spider in it. But then like it went back down to normal.
Now, we were talking to Jennifer. She has 3 kids. She's 33. She's dating a 23-year-old.
Oh,
Are you older than Sad Girl? Younger than Sad Girl?
I'm 3 years older than Fat Girl. She's 35.
Did she ever date younger guys?
Not that I know of. I mean,
So
like,
you were in the pen? Did she date younger guys?
like, she told me no. But like when I got out of the pen, her cooch was big like a volleyball. You could throw it through. And like I always used to see this NBA fool, this Clipper.
Hanging around?
Yeah, and I think for reals, like he got some of Sagro's Panocha.
You like the big girls?
Like all them big black basketball players, they like the thick girls. You know, they always tell you they like. And Sagro's got mad junk in the trunk, so I think he came and dropped a couple 10 inches of bottom out her ass or something. But that's neither here nor there. Look at me, Jennifer. Listen up real quick. You have a real weird situation. Like you may care for this guy, but he's a 23-year-old knucklehead, and you have kids, right? And like even though it makes a lot of sense for you, it probably don't make a lot of sense for your kids to be having
them up a little bit,
this
right?
guy coming up in the house, you know, at age 23, just like blasting their mom with his pito.
Well, I don't really bring him around when my kids are there.
Yeah, but they kind of know. They know.
They sense
See
it.
my toy? Like, I make a lot of money. And I
Listen.
just, like, have a toy on the side.
Yeah. Well, you're a big girl. That's your decision. But my point is you kind of gave up the right to be having toys and lots of funds up in your life. You should be concentrating on raising your kids. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, Rudy's old now, you know, and I realize, like, I gotta spend more time with my kids instead of, like, going to swap meet and watching the cockfights
Really?
or, like, going to the Raider game.
You know how many kids you have?
7.
Okay.
Well, I have joint custody, and I only see him when I don't have my
Hey, Jennifer, this is your. Let me just tell you the deal here.
It's a bad idea, right?
No, it's not. Well, look, here, boy toys, understandable. Here's the problem. Fine, enjoy, whatever. Usually people end up, like, they're humans, so you kind of get more connected than you intend. However, he is going to move on eventually. You are usually the one that gets hurt in this kind of situation, number one. Number two, there's a reason you're running for a boy toy at your age and not for a real relationship, because whatever just happened to you wasn't pretty. And women, when they've been sort of brutalized by a relationship, will then run younger for a boy toy. And that kind of isn't fair to either of you. But, as Rudy said, you're a big girl, you make that decision. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, and my question is a little bit different. I think my boy toy is in love with me.
Yeah, that could be. I'm just saying.
They're like, oh, he's like a super nice guy. I don't know what.
It'll happen to both. Both of you will get in more
Like
than you.
this nice Eagle Scout kid.
Yeah, you're going to get in. Both you're going to get in more than you anticipate.
Well, of course. Crazy nut job. If he's the nice Eagle Scout kid and he's 23 and he's got this, you know, experienced older woman coming through and rocking his world, of course he's in love.
He thinks he is.
I just assumed he was a 23-year-old surf punk that rolls through Poontang like crazy. I didn't know he was like a straight-laced kind of guy.
Somebody's going to get hurt here. That's all I'm saying.
Probably him, right? So I think
Probably both of you, in reality.